So the question gets to the two small Navy vessels that were captured off Iranian claimed territory, I don't know, 6 or 8 months ago maybe. It's a tough situation, really, really tough situation. I don't believe those two boats and their lieutenant, 25-year-old commander, were well served by the command in the region. I don't believe that they had sufficient protection from other elements of that region. I think there were mistakes made there, serious mistakes made there. But you're the 25-year-old lieutenant in charge of those boats. And don't get me wrong, I don't like what I saw in terms of the conduct of that lieutenant or some of the people that were interviewed by the Iranian press. My training is name, rank, serial number. That's what you do, right? But this lieutenant on the spot said, I am not going to be responsible for starting a war in the Middle East. That's a tough spot to be in. So when his boats were surrounded by heavily armed Iranian vessels whose aggregate power greatly outstripped his own, and he did not know that there was any help available, and he knew that we were not at that time at war with the Islamic Republic of Iran, he decided he wasn't going to start that war. I need to think more about that decision, but standing here now, I cannot tell you that I would not have done the same thing. As to the broader question, I think that was the Iranians have been doing stuff like this for years. I have been harassed by the Iranians in the Persian Gulf. What they're trying to do is condition our behavior. They're trying to, I think, lull us into a sense. First of all, they want to know what our patterns are going to be. How will we react? At what range will we get nervous? Will we start to talk to them? What will we do in response? They're trying to catalog our responses and condition our responses. At some point, it might become valuable to do something unexpected. They have gotten very comfortable with getting incredibly harassing of our naval vessels. That was in my view, that was the thing that sort of woke our Fifth Fleet power structure up. And I have heard of very positive things with respect to how they believe they would meet threats of that nature in the future. But ones obviously we can't talk about here.